set to bring you all of today's action. It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Look at Jones. He stands at number 2 in the Western Conference. The fans giving him the backing he deserves.
No doubt about it. And it's been an outstanding campaign for him, and he's got to be a part of that starting lineup.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, playing in Los Angeles presents unique challenges. Lakers great Magic Johnson says Hollywood's right there, and you can't go too close to all of that because it'll take away from winning. So you have to be disciplined to play in LA, and remember that with the Lakers, it's all about winning championships. Kevin?
It sure is, and the banners to prove it, David. Thank you. Two very athletic teams here, Greg, a game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
It makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Weber is out there with Mr. Clutch. And there's Money. Then it's Williams. And it's Oliver in at the 1. And for the Lakers, they've got Jones. Walton is out there with Smooth. And it's Mullins in at the 4. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. He dishes it to Blair. Here's Smooth. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
Both good from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Money passes to Weber. Over Blair. Weber gets the bucket.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
That one goes in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
That shot wide open.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
Here's Money. He's gone.
Mercy, mercy me.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Camp. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Money passes to Poole. And it's Memphis with another.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
And he makes that one.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly failing.
For Memphis, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And he drives in. Offensive rebound. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Money. And it's Memphis with another.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Over in the corner, Williams. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And that one is good. Smooth's got 6. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Pass to Poole. Over Jones. Shot is good off the back rim and in. That's now 8 points for Mr. Clutch.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Good on the triple.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in his face.
And there's the drive.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Lets it go with the three. And the three ball is good. And 12 points for Smooth.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Picked off in midair. Now the Lakers on the break. Jones is running. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Here's Poole after the basket by Los Angeles. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Here's Jones. It's rebounded by Poole. Poole's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's Money, and he banks in the layup. Money's got 8.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
There's the pass to Oliver. The 8-footer. And there it is for him. 10 points for him.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Lakers trail by 12. Here's Smooth. 16 points for him.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Poole trying to get open. Weber gets the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outside.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. When they need a spark the most.
Here's Mullins. Williams with the block. Here's Money, puts it up, and it's good off the back rim and in. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And the Lakers call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you've got to be hydrated.
Get loud. Here they are.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Checking in for the
Let's take a
Grizzlies.
second to see the teams that have been the toughest inside this season so far. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
The 3. And it's Oliver missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Missed it, and that drops him to just 89% from the floor. 8 for 9. Williams inside the line. And again, Memphis no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
That's tipped. Here's Money. Walton defending. Oliver. And he's good on the 3 ball. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Right wing, all sorts of time. Chalk up 2 there. Walton's got his 2nd bucket tonight. Here's Oliver. 8 points his last outing. Here's Money into the lane. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see that. They smell blood in the water. My man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter, just served him up.
Outside Williams. Offline with his 3. Lakers trail by 12. Now Blair playing Sacramento. He was nearly unstoppable. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Smooth. 20 points for him. And here's Blair. From 13, again the Lakers.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And that one drops. 16 points for Money.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
1:29 left here in the first quarter. No good on that one. Memphis leading by 12. And it's blocked. They recover it. Oliver passes to Houston. There's the three. Oliver's shot is good. Oliver's got 6 points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Passes to Moss. Lakers passing it around. The turnaround jumper. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Here's Money. He takes it in. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle with their offensive end.
And it's in there.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of this quarter. That free throw, no good. And the Grizzlies making a change here. So we can't get either to fall.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Here's Oliver. Walton defending. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 8.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Boy, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possessions.
He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Memphis, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc, putting on a terrific 3-point shooting display. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And looking at what we've seen, Grizzlies pretty much in control here.
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your 3-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. They've got Robinson, and it's Houston at the 4 spot. Wade against Knight. Pass to Moss. Over Robinson. McKinney controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's Brady. The three-pointer, no good. Lakers trail by 16. Here's Walton. And too long on the shot. Memphis has gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Here's Brady driving inside. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Walton. And a miss there on the triple.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside Knight to the paint. Here's McKinney. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. McKinney's got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That'll be the third game of this 3-game road trip. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player, but, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Mr. Clutch, he's checked in for Memphis.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Walton. Back to Jones. Good. And it's Walton who picks up the assist. Walton's got 5 assists tonight.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Weber, he's checked in for Memphis. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
And the Grizzlies leading by 23. It's stolen by Jones. Mullins kicks to Walton. Jones from outside. Hands it from downtown. Jones has got 9 points.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep. Always a valuable commodity in today's game.
Here's Brady. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
For Memphis, they've gotten nearly everything to fall for them here in the second quarter. They're a great 7 of 8 from the floor. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Here's Merrill. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Poole. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Poole's got 6 in the quarter.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Takes a 3. It's the 3-point bomb. Poole's got 25 points.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
Will it go? Merrill gets the bucket.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Poole. Here's Brady. No good on the 3. The Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Count that bucket. He's got 11.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Los Angeles shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
We are having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter.
To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Putting on a clinic this quarter. I mean, what a tremendous outburst scoring-wise.
Jones. Second chance shot. Mullins, no good. Weber in the post. Walton's there. Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got his third basket of the night right there. Jones against Walton. Turnaround Jay. That one off the back iron and out. Jones finds Poole. Back to Jones. Lets the three fly. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And the Lakers making a change here. Blair's checked in. 2 points. That one goes. Memphis in total control. Down low. Here's Poole. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days. Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Memphis foul.
Grizzlies making a switch here.
Zaire Williams.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Jones trying to get open. And they get it back. Now the pass to Blair. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Poole.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
To the inside. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Now, here's Blair. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. From deep three-point range, a new 14 for the Grizzlies. Here's Poole. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Here's Mullins. Los Angeles with another miss.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
Here's Money. Here he goes. And he goes in for the dunk.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
Jones, the pass to Money. Here's Poole. Williams kicks to Poole. Over Jones. They get it back. Money. And finally they hit one. Money's got 22 points.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy. Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
And he gets it to go. He's got 20.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front. You look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
Here's Poole, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Poole's got 37.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant. Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Here's Money. The shot from the low post is good. Money's got 8 here in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
LA's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Memphis in total control. From about 19 feet, and the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him. Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Williams passes to Poole. To the left wing. Here's Money. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Money's got 30 points. Los Angeles has gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the...
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness. Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like, oh my goodness. What a play.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company.
Boy, I tell you, he's one of those guys, fellas, that just causes excitement simply by walking into the building.
On the basket by Jones.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Passes it to Poole. Over Jones. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And so Jones nails both of them.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
And it's Oliver missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And for a power... forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Money, and Jones sends it back. And it's the Lakers on the break. Here's Smooth, and that comes off the assist by Jones. 30 points for Smooth.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Jones from outside. Not going to go that time. So as we conclude the first half,
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It's Memphis out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, give us your take.
They're getting a lot out of their bench. A lot. For the most part, opponents' game plan is to take away the starters. But then, when your second unit comes in and plays with this type of intensity and torches the net, you created a whole new problem for the other team.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Definitely they need to get out on the three-point shooters and contest. Oh, this is what happens when another team identifies your weakness. It just keeps hammering on it.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Walton. Jones is out there with Smooth, and it's Mullins in at the four-man position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Fires from 18. Offensive rebound. Here's Money, and the layup's good off the glass. Money's got his team on the board first here in the second half for Memphis. Pass to Smooth. Over Williams. Again, Los Angeles.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Now, here's Poole. Defended by Jones. And Poole gets it to go. Poole's got 41.
Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go.
Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Williams. Grizzlies with the rebound. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Here's Money. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Money's got 4 points in the quarter. And the pass is Smooth. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
From down in the low post, it goes. Poole's got 43 points.
Boy, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Money. And the Grizzlies check on 2 more.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Here's Jones. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Kicks to Blair from deep. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 5th assist in this one. Here's Money. He's guarded by Blair. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Williams can't get it to go. LA has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here's Money. He has 38 in the game. Rebound the Lakers. Jones has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Smooth passes to Blair. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
And Poole gets it to go.
Wow, 10 straight points from mid-range.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. We're seeing it right now.
But between the draft and free agency and big mid-season trades, It feels like we rarely see the same team twice season to season.
Yeah, guys move around quite a bit, more so than in the past, Kevin. I don't necessarily know if that's good or bad. It's certainly different. I tend to lean towards guys staying in the same place longer. That would be my personal preference, but the landscape has shifted and changed, and it's overall probably a positive thing for the players.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that Mobile One block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And they pick up 2. Blair's got 9 points now in just the second half.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Here's Oliver. It's deflected. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Williams. Smooth passes to Knight. Here's Smooth. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Robinson's checked in for Williams. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Smooth. He's got 34. Trying to get open is Knight. And that one, good. That's 36 points for Smooth.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Driving in, and a big-time jam right there.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
And that one, good. Smooth's got 10 points now just in this quarter. The Grizzlies shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
Takes it off the glass. Smooth's got 42 in the game.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Poole on the wing. Memphis keeping it alive. With the new 14. Oliver passes to Robinson. There's 3-pointers off the mark. LA has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Smooth, and he has 42. And again, it's the Lakers.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
Poole with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. Yep, that one goes in there. Los Angeles has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 3-pointers in this game. Not bad at all.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
So it's the Grizzlies now. Free throw line jump shot. Jump shot is good. Poole's got 57 points.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Merrill gets the bucket.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The 3, and good. There's another. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Timeout called the Lakers. You look at Mr. Clutch, he's really been playing well.
He's on another level right now. Knocking down threes left and right. The defense isn't doing their job, and I think they've got to talk about it quickly.
Here's Smooth. Gets it to fall from the right one. Smooth's got 48.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Drives to the hoop. Lays it up off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And they are shooting themselves in the foot here. They've lost their touch at the line. The percentage continues to drop from where it was in that first half.
Smooth. And, yep, another basket.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Passes it to Brady. From deep. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss. And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little